You are doing witchcraft dash. You're doing witchcraft because all of my windows are closed so the worm doesn't get in. But hello. You are welcome still, despite your witchcraft. So the game doesn't play music while paused, which is why it's so quiet. Because I loaded up the game, because last time the loading screens took a while. I am so incredibly tired. Like, I don't understand how one Lila can fit this much tired in it. I tried taking a nap and now I just feel more tired. But I wanted to get another stream in before Saturday. And I don't have time tomorrow, so I had to do it today. Oh, that's okay. You can stay. I don't know. I'll share snacks with you. I have some snacks to share. And some water. I think I still have some honey in the cupboard. Can make honey water for a bee that's stuck in my house. Alternatively, I do have access to a cup and a piece of paper and a balcony to free any insect stuck in my apartment. I'm very powerful like that. But what button was it? This button. Hello, welcome to video game. This is the apartment we moved Ruth into last time. Ruth is currently at work, and we're gonna read the newspaper. There's a free yoga class, and there's a treasure hidden high up in the castle's tower. The experts are unsure how to access the chest. Well, 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 if that isn't a secret to explore. I happen to actually know how to get to the chest. I did it on accident. Kind of. Like, I'd seen parts of the way up there already in like one of the early access videos, like early access videos I'd watched, and I was just fucking around in my fucking around safe, and then I wanted to get back down and I clicked the wrong thing and then ended up at the treasure chest, and I got the treasure and I like the treasure. It's a good treasure. Okay, so Ruth is working. While Ruth is working, Ruth is going to eat because this isn't on hard difficulty. My fucking around said save is on hard difficulty. So Ruth is gonna be just fine and dandy so we can collect all the things and donate all the things, and we work at the museum anyway. Ruth is a manager who got a raise for being a promising new hire. I have learned a little bit more about the bundles that are here, namely the food bundles. Like what is the next step, and it's just like, you know, more food. Just more higher level recipes. So I do want Ruth to focus on the recipes for that part of her quest to complete all the things. I want her to complete the food bundles because her talent is food. So I feel like she should work on the food bundles, which does mean we have to change up some of the strategy with her. Because it's gonna have to involve a lot more researching recipes. Now, further things about Ruth. Ruth's current goals involve exercising at the gym. So we're gonna have to do that at some point. Even though I'm just like, why would you go to the gym? You can just not do that. But we accepted the quest to do it, so we shall do it. We shall also look at some more requests. And And I guess then we'll go to the gym and hope we run into her romantic interest slash co-worker slash person she failed to have a first kiss with, but I will not be deterred, Jake. Because I did double check like the age spans after last stream, and then the next morning I made a mod. Like, I straight up just made an aging mod. It was really, really easy. I haven't uploaded it to the workshop and it's not currently active, but I just made it, which adds like 60 days to the adult lifespans so that you get to meet your grandkids. Like, modding this game ridiculously easy in that way. Like, it's just a tuning mod, so it wasn't any programming. I just literally went into the menu and changed some numbers. But it's really, really easy. So I'm gonna do that for more things that I think need to be different. And that's cool. This video game is so hackable that, like, they have a whole menu and built-in tool for it. It was literally just click some things, find the right numbers, make them different. I'm not quite sure if I picked the right numbers, but I did do at least 3 seconds of math about it, so they're not the worst numbers like they currently are, because like I did the math and your young adult life stage, wait, actually I can open my document where I wrote this shit down, because I was like, okay, I need to write this down so I can write a fucking description for the Steam Workshop if I ever want to publish it. But so from being born to becoming a young adult, the lifespan is 42 days. And in the original, from being a young adult, so after you've been a teenager, to becoming an elder, so like from ages 18 to like 65 is actually what it said there in like what we imagine this age group to be description number. That is also a total of 42 days. And then you have 14 days of being an elder. So if you have a baby like straight out of high school, you might get to see your grandchild become a toddler if your child then also has a baby straight out of high school. Which I don't like that. Especially because in this game, like, romance takes a while. And generally, like, relationships take a while because you have to do the whole card thing and get the right cards and stuff. So, I just straight up went and added like 20 days to being a young adult and another 20 days to being an adult and like 15 days to being an elder, so that it makes more sense to me. Oh, hey, look, there's Jake. Hi, Jake. Oh, you're coming in for your shift just when we're about to get off work. Well, that's annoying. I'll invite him over later. Romantic situation? Ruth. Why have you not eaten any food at work? You want to level up your food knowledge and you want to make some paradigms. We'll pick the paradigms one because that one will just get completed and I want some more upgrade points. And I guess you can eat a snack. Apple. Well, it's not optimal. It's just less suboptimal, according to me. The according to me is important. Oh, wait, no. I wanted to not do that. Because I found that when I was playing my fucking round save, if I sped up too much, the game would get really laggy. And I don't like when it does that. So I've decided to, stop speeding up so much, because then it'll get less laggy. I'm putting my finger to my, is it the temple? I don't know what body parts are called in English. I don't know what they're called in German either. I did not pay attention in biology class. But like I'm being smart here, you know? I'm thinking smart thoughts. I lost where that sentence was going, but I also installed a mod so that the little like selector circle isn't visible anymore. Because that little selector circle does not go away when you hide the UI to take screenshots. And I like taking screenshots and putting them on the internet. I'm not going to collect 2 anvils for you, John, because I just found my first anvil and I need to donate that to the museum. That's Jake's mom. Jake's mom looks very angry. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Maggie. I love Maggie so much. She's so cute. If Ruth hadn't decided to be into the janitor at work, I definitely would have gotten her with Maggie. Well, no, there was multiple options. There was also Kareem as an option, because I didn't want to fiddle with going into like paramake to make anyone be able to be pregnant with anyone. Because we do have like legacy plans here. We're gonna have more generations because of this. This is the stamp collection. Yes, that is an Among Us sticker. Well, stamp. Don't worry about it. But yeah, since we only get like 1 letter with like the bills every week, and there might be duplicates, this is going to take a while to get all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 4. Is it 9 times 4? It might be 10 times 4. It's over 20, so it's many. So, we need some time spent. Okay, you're still hungry. Cook a real food. Also, I discovered how to keep leftovers fresh. You just shove them in your inventory. They enter the leftovers dimension where they don't, decay. It's very useful. I think that's how we used to do it in The Sims 2 before they added leftovers in seasons also. So, go me for having Sims 2 knowledge and applying it here. I do kind of want to mod the browse for new cooking recipes interaction to do a little bit of progressing the food skill. Because like if you're looking for recipes, you're gonna learn some things about food. Like what things people consider food, what they don't consider food. And that is knowledge, I think. And you're going to be looking at different recipes for the same food, and that's going to teach you some things. So I might actually do that after stream, before sleep. We are not having a long stream because I gotta wake up early tomorrow so I can go to work. But then it's the weekend. And then it's Saturday when we do stream anniversary stuff. It's gonna be fun. Okay, let's not take a shower here. Be in a 5-para group for 2 hours. Let's go to the gym. Where's the gym again? Over here. Let's go to the gym and just collect everyone who's at the gym and do sports ball things together. Well, not sports ball, it's just sports. It's working out. Let's see, what else do I have to talk about while we... Oh, that lot is still loaded from the last time. That's fascinating. Okay, it's unloading now. I didn't expect it to be loaded. I went to the yarn store today. So that was fun for me. Look at all these people we can work out with. Okay, what's up with the... Okay, that's like a decorative thing and it shows up through the wall. I assume this is like the floor splotch, but they just rotated it and slapped it on the wall, in which case that's cool. Wish it would go down with the walls though. Also, this is a very fancy gym. Like, holy shit, very fancy. I say that having been in like one gym in my life. You're awake at what cost? Same knives. Same. But hello. Hello. We're playing Paralives. This is Ruth. Ruth is gonna go do sports. Is that Kareem? No, that's John. I need to learn how to identify all these paras better, so I can look at them. Why is that shower on? I don't know. But Ruth is gonna go here and do sports. With like 5 people. Paralives is modern Sims. Paralives is an indie studio of people who loved The Sims and The Sims 2, decided to try and make some competition for it. And as far as I'm concerned, they're doing a pretty good job of it, but it is early access, so it's janky and not quite right yet. But it's a good start. And it entered early access on Monday. I think it should still be on like early access-y sale type thing. Okay, change into your sports clothes. I forgot I gave you this as sports clothes. And then I'm just gonna grab a bunch of people and tell you all to... Oh, you don't know me well enough to do sports with me. Well, get to know me to do sports with me. Come on, guys, do sports with me. Become my friends. We're doing sports. Look at the sports. Sportsing is happening. And now we use the cards and we just become instant friends with at least some of these people. Okay, so the group has like... These two didn't want to be in the group. Okay, can I just tell you all to... Nope. Okay. Collect people. Go here. Everyone, why do you not want to talk to me? Someone please talk to me. fine. We'll just collect more people slowly. I'll just talk to 80 million people at once. There we go. Now I've made a bunch of friends. Well, I fulfilled the want, so, what's your job, lady who's actually nice? You're a pianist. Yeah, we did need a competitor for The Sims. Another... Yep. Over $200. Oh, you're being silly. You're being silly, Knives. It's over $1,500. I'm not panicking about that knowledge, no. I'm not finding you anvils, but hi, I've met all you people. Okay, time to do sports. Sports? Where can we sports? Everyone sports. We're not gonna ask her if she's single. We're gonna brag about fulfilling our want of hanging out with a bunch of people. And then we're gonna go do more sports, I guess. This is still a little janky, as you can see. Yes. Good thing about Paralives, since they're, you know, enjoyers of the genre and people who've dealt with their favorite franchise being absolutely fucked by EA, they have committed to no paid DLC. So everything's gonna be free updates. Like, their goal is before leaving early access, so before full release, there's gonna be seasons and pets and all of the things. Like I'm shilling a bit because I am biased, but Ruth is still horrible at jokes. But yeah, it's like, it's a team of like 15 people, and it's very fun and cool what they're doing, and I think we'd level up graphic design by talking about it. That's great. Didn't know that's how graphic design worked. I'm pretty sure to get good at graphic design you need to do graphic design. But that's fine. We're just gonna continue making friends with a bunch of strangers at the gym. Friendship! Ruth has so many friends. Talk about food. Have we stopped doing sports? No, we haven't stopped doing sports. I don't allocate my stats in visual art. I allocate my stats in yarn art. I bought sock yarn that's kiwi. Like it looks like a kiwi. It's got the spots and the green and the little rind, and it's really cool. I'm gonna make kiwi socks, and it's gonna be great. Sure, talk about being a manager with that guy. How's that going? Right, I still want like a number of progress thing. Talk about TV shows. I am definitely misusing this. Sure, teach her how to make confetti cake. Okay, now we're just hanging out, but technically we're doing a workout. We're doing silliness. Ask about talents. Fitness, technology, fitness, and music. I mean, it would make sense that people who enjoy fitness are at the gym. Sure, let's just ask if everyone's single. Is in 2 romantic relationships. Alright. Good for you, John. I want to know about this. Why does it still say unknown? I learned about you, John. It hasn't updated. Ask about Camille's social. Good at cooperating. Okay. You never allocate your stats. Also fair. Like, what if you do it wrong, you know? You good back there, Skyla? You good back there? Talk about your interests. You know what? You're not gonna flirt with the guy who's already in 2 romantic relationships. You have a crush on your coworker. Alright, you have 1 family member. Okay, we're gonna do 1 more together card. Talk about your problems at work, and then we're gonna go home because this is a lot. Please go home. Home is over here. Once you're home, you can go to the bathroom and browse for a new cooking recipe because, as I said, we want cooking recipes. Allocate stands, gooder stand. Yeah, that would be helpful. Okay, we're not gonna do that. And I do appreciate that she just does not need any skills as a manager. I feel like she should need stats as a manager. Because on my other game, my other save, my fucking around save, I have my para in, like, programming. And she's, like, rank 2 of her career and has, like, 3 perks, so she's, like, rank 5. And she needs to have, like, her technology and her programming skill at over 10 for her performance to still be in the green. And it's just, like, she earns a lot less than this. Which, granted, that might be because I'm on the hard mode, but still, she earns, like, so much less money and has such higher, like, things she needs. It's very silly. I mean, yes, managers being notoriously incapable, fair and reasonable. I just think it's silly that you do not need any skills to be a manager. She just needed to have a little bit of experience as, like, the receptionist. Uncomfortable because we learned how to make barbecue hamburger. Many plans for tomorrow. That one is still, that card is still a little broken, I find. Like, you end up with wands that are like, flirt with empty. And it's just like, well, who? And then you flirt with someone successfully, and it doesn't count because it wasn't the correct anyone. It's a little janky. So let's, since we were talking about work, let's talk about work. Let's get a sudden motivation to work because, work. I'm sure that'll be helpful. We work in an hour. Mayor Bloomberg is favorable to eventually give residents gardening permits. Yes, gardening is in the roadmap. And Mayor Bloomberg reminds citizens to stay hydrated. Well, I'm not a citizen of Melano, but I will stay hydrated. Because we are having a record-breaking heat wave for the end of May over here in Europe, and it's warm. I don't like it. This is temperatures I'm expecting for 2 months from now, but I'm getting them now and I don't like it. Alright, have yourself a snack, Ruth, before you go to work. I do kind of want to make her a second formal outfit so she can, you know, look more like a manager and less like someone who's just run away from a wedding. Well, not her own wedding, but, you know, a wedding, because she goes to work dressed like this, which is very fancy, but she does look like she's, like, escaped a wedding reception. Actually, can we just do that? Yeah, we can just create a new outfit right here. Click on that. New outfit. Let's give you a bit more of a businessy business look. What is business? Is a shirt business? I think a shirt is business. It's less business when you put that on it. Like, that's a shirt, that's businessy. Or is there something else that looks more like I am the manager? Well, that's very I'm the manager. It's even more I'm the manager if I make it green. Because she likes green. And I like a pencil skirt. I don't know. Or like pants. Let's do pants. For movability, so you can carry stuff up and down stairs. And let's change her hair to her normal hair. Which one is her normal hair? I don't remember. Oh wait, I can just cheat by looking. It's the braid. And then we can take off her earrings. Yes, I'm clicking on the jewelry thing. Can I not take off her earrings in the jewelry thing? I can take them off. There we go. This is her work formal. Hello, Heiko. We're back with Ruth. And her need to collect everything. Well, my need to collect everything, really. Ruth is just here because I have willed her into existence. Which is just a fun thing I can do now. I've become so powerful. You want to level up cooking skill, level up A skill. Let's level up A skill. Let's not make it a specific one. Oh, make your donations. Let's get this inventory emptied out a little bit. Because you have a bunch of stuff we can donate. And we even get paid for it. And we get a trophy. It's a topi. We get a topi trophy. I'm gonna put that on a bookshelf at home. But first, we have to work. What's her work schedule? It's Tuesday through Saturday. Okay. While she does that, I once again will tell her to dig up things, and I will click the first thing twice because she somehow always cancels the first thing after work. I am leaving all the things I already have because I don't want my inventory full of junk. And then we can also go donate the technology stuff we have. And we could go do gym things again, but I kind of want to hang out with Jake and get the whole romance thing figured out so we can have a family. Because, as I mentioned earlier, I don't have my aging mod activated yet. So, if we want to not pass away while our child is still a preteen, we should have a baby, preferably yesterday. I should probably just activate the mod and see if it explodes also, but I didn't want to do that. Okay. It's very boring not pressing the fast forward button, but I don't want to make the game laggier than it needs to be by pressing the fast forward button a bunch. Do you understand my dilemma? I'm pressing the button. If it gets laggy, we know it's because I pressed this button. Because I'm pretty sure the game, like, struggled to then, like, catch up with its tasks of generating what people should be doing. Yes, Jake. Go talk to Jake. Ignore other things. Go talk to Jake. It's very important we talk to Jake. We found a crown. Hell yeah. It's a good thing this train line doesn't actually go anywhere or work, because people do just like standing on it. Have first kiss with Jake, yes. In that, if we can't do it today, we'll do it some other time. Come forward sympathetically. Make him feel good first before we get onto the kissing. Monarch Lilla. I am a butterfly, it's true. No, I'm not a butterfly. But I do look good in a flower crown, so I assume I would also look good in a real crown. I don't need that. Gains 20 skill experience points in a random skill required for this position. Well, there isn't any skills required for this position, so I'll just take the extra pay. Talk about your job things. I do kind of want them in a more cute looking place for this. So if they smooch, I can take a cute screenshot. A cute screenshots, yes. Good wordsing, Lila. Good wordsing. Ah, yes, we shall talk by not looking at each other. Never mind, we are looking at each other. Alright, there we go. We're doing some flirting. We're getting a little bit flirty with it. Maybe we should stand on the slope the other way around, because you are shorter, Ruth. By, like, a whole head. Yes, we could become better friends, but we're not here to become friends, Max, and Maxence, we're here to smooch. This is a smooching operation. We're here for smooches. Alright, you've become flirty. There's something here we can up the romantic interest some more. Okay, so romantic interest does up our like percentage chance of finishing romantic interactions. So let's make romantic interest go up more, so maybe number go up. We're doing maths here. Smooching maths. Hello, tree. That was very rude of you. Uni. 44%. Go for it. Come on! No! Not again. Should have done more flirting first, I guess. Like, I appreciate the choices that were made with this system of doing like the labels, because yeah, that does add the complexity to like the relationship. I do think you don't need the acquaintance when you are already friends. I think that one can leave. But like it's a thing, and I'm doing bad at words. You know what? Go to your house, you're gonna cook together. We're gonna do cooking together. It's gonna be cute and romantic, and then we can smooch. But like it's I definitely want like something so I can sort these relationships, because all of those just look like people's faces. Talk about being hungry. Okay, let's cook some muffins together, because chocolate is romantic, and cooking together, or in this case baking together, is romantic. You're not helping. You're not doing anything, Jake. Jake, do something. Help with the baking. We're gonna have muffins together. Fine, we'll become better friends. Maxence is friend zoning me from my romantic interest, and I'm offended by him. You eat one too, Jake. Eat the muffin. They're not actually doing the looking at, and we're eating a muffin with a fork. I mean, that's a choice you can make. Comfort. I feel like I should be comforted because I keep getting denied for smooching and flirting and both. Yes, you are correct, Ash. You are correct. I wanted to place my trophy on my bookshelf. There's my trophy. Let's try it. Nope, 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 nope. It worked. Okay, okay, we're lovers now. Maybe now the smooching will go better. But first, go to the bathroom real quick. You don't need to go to the bathroom together. Stop that. Okay, bye, Jake. You're going through the wall. Didn't mean you need to leave. I just meant you didn't need to come to the bathroom with her. Oh. We now have clickable romance option. Start with a hug. We're gonna have a hug about it. Same, Dash, same. People just cannot deal with me being correct about so many things. Come on, Ruth. Well, that didn't look like a very romantic hug. Propose? Try to have a baby? Girl, you're going a bit fast. You haven't even kissed yet. Like, we're working on it, but jeez. I mean, she did want to immediately get intimate with him the first time I chose to not have them immediately kiss. Because the chances were discuss state of ask if they want to have children together in the future, propose, invite to move in, break up abruptly, break up amicably, make a relationship non-exclusive. Let's just talk about our relationship. How's it going? Okay, we're happy now. I did kind of want to be flirtier. Will this work if we just smooch? It will work if we just smooch. 1 second, we need to have a screenshot of it. They moved away from the pretty location I picked for them. Let's find a good angle here. And Control H. And mess with this angle 11. Oh, so that is a different thing I need to find a mod for. There we go. Thank you. I'm happy now. So we can just get around the together card smooching by just clicking the smooch button. We have a smooch button. That worked out great. Very good smooch button. Cute. Let's go back here again. We might as well, you know? We'll try the inviting to move in maybe the next day. Also, let's real quick put the plate in the inventory. Yoink. There's love in the air. Become even better lovers. I don't know what that means. Do we have like lamps? We do have lamps. Okay, the lamps turned on. I was just like, it's very kind of dark in here. It's because we were not underneath the lamp. We're now underneath the lamp. We now have lamp technology. Reminisce about first meeting. We were at work. You were doing janitor stuff, and I was very confused by the cash register because I was the new receptionist. What a lovely first meeting. Wink knowingly. Okay then. You did just merge into your chair. Maybe don't do that, Ruth. That seems unwise. We have not worked on our skills. What kind of skills do we have that we might be able to improve? Cooking. I mean, I do... How did you teach someone the recipe for confetti cake? You don't know the recipe for confetti cake. Ruth, what are you doing? More smooches. We're doing romance now. Parley is... It sounds very fun, like... Like, they did put some effort into making a gobbledygook language. And it is fulfilling its purpose. You know what? Sure. Or I guess not. Again, Ruth is moving too fast at all times. Look, this game is rated T for teen. So I shan't. Because I have not modded it to be in any way, shape, or form 18 plus. Let's tell a joke. Jokes will help. Can we read books together? No, we're not qualified to read books together. Okay. In that case, go just... He can do that thing where he walks through the wall to leave again. Presumably because he had other places to be. And we'll just deal with that tomorrow. He just went into the floor. Good for him. And I guess we can level up the skill the next day. Or right now by going to sleep. And we learned the Veggie Club sandwich. You'll make a ton of friends. Temporary buffs, all sorts of bonuses. Let's get a surprise tax refund because that's just free money. You get an action skill at level 5. You're level 55. I mean, once you get to level 5 though, you get an action skill. Dash, have you considered? Also, what game are you playing? I'm curious. Tell me all about it. Okay, put it there. We'll move it to a reasonable spot using advanced shenanigans. There we go. Advanced shenanigans. Borderlands 1. You do like your Borderlands games. I still know virtually nothing about them, but I appreciate that you like them. Okay, we can go fast overnight. The game's not gonna explode from going fast overnight, right? Please, do not explode. You shoot things, they drop guns, and then you shoot more things. Yes. Town is holding the weekly treasure hunt today at the Castle Plaza. And stop calling emergency services every time someone feeds chocolate buns to Stella, urges Mayor Goldberg. Okay, get up. We have many things to do. Like eating a muffin before work. Happy little chemical. Because ooh shiny. There. I think it's just the shooting guns part of it that's like meh to me. I just don't like guns. They're very loud. And you need to be fast to shoot them good. And I am not fast. I'm playing with the time controls again. I need to be stopped. Attempt to flirt with someone. Cook a vegetarian meal. Gain an upgrade point at work. You should be able to gain an upgrade point at work. And we need to look around for the treasure hunt thing. That's not from the treasure hunt, but I want it. That's from the treasure hunt. We're succeeding at treasure hunting. She actually automatically chose the work outfit I decided was her work outfit. Good job, Ruth. You don't shoot good, you just shoot lots. See, I wouldn't even shoot lots, I would just perish. Okay, we might not get an upgrade point because we're not very happy, we're just a little bit happy. That's fine. Failed completing the wand. Aww. And she's sad about that. Oh, poor Ruth. Everything is not going too well for Ruth. Cannot cancel being at work. Oh, something's shenaniganing. We found a spooky. What is a spooky? We found a whole skeleton in the treasure hunt chest. We now own a skeleton. Like an additional one. Other than the one that Ruth already has inside her body. Let's do the technology bundle and get a sword. Because why not? Why not get a sword, you know? Well, you're very pretty. Suji. Okay. Very pretty. Ruth the Skeleton Man? No. If Ruth were anything like that, Ruth would be Skeleton Woman. But she does have additional skeleton now. Let's go work on that quest to work out at the gym. Where's the gym again? I found it. I found the gym. Let's jog to the gym to do sports. Oh hey, it's some of the same people we were hanging out with last time. Camilla, are you pregnant? No, that's Juliet. That's not Camille. She just wears the same outfit and has a similar hair color. It's like, Camille was pregnant when we hung out with her at the gym last time. And then I'm gonna have Ruth do yoga. She seems like a yoga gal. I should maybe have her use like the buses more often, so she has to run around less. Is there any treasures on the beach? No treasures on this beach. Is there treasures on the other beach? There is treasures on the other beach. Sorry, yoga has to wait. We need to collect beach treasures. It's very important to collect beach treasures. Well, to me personally, because I like having stuff. And beach treasures is how we got, like, a cool shelf for our future child's room. Skeleton Man isn't a gender. Skeleton Man is a result of a child breaking their arm and then being exposed to x-rays. Z-rays reveal that that person is part skeleton, therefore Skeleton Man. Well, okay. I will accept your wisdom. I will not substitute my own. And Ruth will go do yoga. Ruth, why are you refusing to do yoga? Please go do yoga. Is someone else doing the yoga? Is that why you can't do the yoga? Do yoga. And please, before doing yoga, switch into your workout pose. We have them for a reason. That's the train conductor on a workout poster. Why are you doing yoga over there? I mean, sure, you can do yoga next to this plant without a yoga mat. That's fine. Your hands are not touching. Is that how yoga is supposed to go? I don't know yoga. Why is that reset? Oh, I did also install a mod to make it so I can actually see stuff while in the map mode. It's so much prettier when you can see. I love seeing. Seeing very helpful. Oh, Kareem is here. We can hang out with Kareem. He's our buddy from work. Your terrible formative cultural references. Don't worry about it. I will forget them immediately. So it's fine. You can have terrible references all you want.
Icho. Spaghetti me fe.
Sapo?
Miko.
Buka. Kipicho? Nidopono.
Bomicho.
You cannot do yoga together. You're incapable of doing yoga.
Kiku.
Fine. Do
Buka.
Ibikitepe.
Yuni.
Mapo.
do jumping jacks together. Why is it beeping? Who beep? Who beep? We are hitting each other with every jumping jack. That's great. We're doing sports. We're doing a sports. Let's ask about your day first. We can talk about the sports we're doing later. We have stopped doing the sports. Do push-ups about it. We're doing sports. We're here to do sports. We're doing sports in the potted plant. Discuss exercise techniques. It made us better at sports. Right. After that, we can do treadmills. Sports, the one genre of game you will never understand. I mean, fair. Talk about exercise. It'll make us better at exercise by like a lot for some reason. Wing shots. More friendship. Increase friend level with Sebastian. Why is Sebastian? No. Played games to avoid sports as a kid. Yeah, fair.
Mito? Fibu.
Kapu.
Juma.
More sports.
Iko.
Buka. Kipichu. Ido po no.
Ito po.
Oh, we've learned how to do more sports. We can do squats now. So as you raise your exercise skill, you learn how to do more exercise. More sports. How's that quest going? It seems to be taking forever. How's your family, Cree? You don't have any family. Tragic. Yep, we sure are doing sports. Alright, I'm tired. I'm done doing sports now. Actually, once she ups her exercise skill, then we're done doing sports. Girl, I told you,
Fibu.
once you're done with your exercise skill, we're done with doing sports. Okay, we will do crunches through the door. This is fine. Talk about your career because you are decent at your career, actually. Now go home. Wait, pause, pause, pause. We can take a bus. That'll be faster than running. I guess that's the closer bus. Boop, boop. Alright, go do all the things. And I forgot to look for recipes. Forgot to do recipes. And maybe we could learn about food. You can order flowers. We should get flowers for Jake. Oh, that's a good idea. We'll get flowers for Jake. And then the next day, on Friday, we'll have a little date with Jake, like at the beach or something. That sounds cute. Can I even give him the flowers if I buy flowers? I don't know. I just want flowers. Also, we got a gaming laptop from something. It's not a laptop, it's a desktop. I don't need the gaming computer, so I'm gonna sell it for a whole lot of cash. Where did my skeleton go? I cannot place my skeleton. Let me place my skeleton. I just want to put a skeleton there on this chair. I think it would be funny. But I don't get to put my skeleton anywhere. Sadness. Waffles and heart shapes. That's the best shape of waffle. The hard ones. Now I want to make waffles. I do have a waffle iron. The problem is, the waffle recipe I have is from when I was in like school and for when there was a need for waffles to feed like 50 people. So I have a make a big batch of waffle batter recipe. Not a, okay, you are one person who wants to eat maybe 2 waffles. Now you learned how to make confetti cake. That's a good thing. Now you know how to make the thing you taught someone else how to make. Good job, Ruth. Okay, we've ordered flowers. Now we're zooming over there while sitting. Does it scale? I mean, partially, probably. I'd have to find it and figure out how many eggs go in it, because that's like the one thing that doesn't scale well is eggs, because half an egg is really difficult to do, because then you have still the other half of egg. But maybe I could like reduce it. Reduce the amount of waffles. I mean, then I still also need to make all the waffles. You feel the call of romance. Yes! I was gonna do romance anyway. Excellent. Can my flowers be here? Are they next day delivery? That's my main question. I mean, we do gotta work first. But then we can go hang out with Jake. Maybe we can go visit Jake at Jake's house. Where does Jake live? I think it was somewhere over here. No? There, that's where Jake lives. With his parents and his little sister. I think we're gonna visit Jake's house. Why are you... Did I accidentally double click? That might have happened. Okay, let's go fast through the night and through work. Flowers! Oh! You get a stamp for ordering flowers. I'm not sure these are flowers that you can really gift to someone, because those are weed flowers. As in flowers that are considered weed. Ooh! 300 Paradigms coupon. First come, first serve. Don't mind if I do. Free money. Okay, Ruth, get up. We got things to do, like going to work. Okay, yeah, it's getting a little bit jittery here and there. I do wonder if going back to the menu would fix that. Girl, did you not flush your toilet? Flush your toilet. You're gross. Thank you. Switch into work clothes. Go make another donation. I think we still have the crown to donate. Or do we? No, but we have the Gleaners. I think I've seen that painting before in Animal Crossing. We have floating newspaper. There we go. Ooh. We can't visit the museum yet because it's not open. I can't look in it while she's at work. I was gonna look at all the things we've already done. Yeah, it's optimization issues. They're working on it. Like, definitely working on it. It was like one of the main things they like have posted about so far. It's like, okay, thank you all so much. Holy shit, why did so many people buy our game? That's great. We see you, we hear you, we know it's broken, we'll fix it. We're working on it. And I think they have gotten like 100,000 or so bug reports already. According to like a Reddit AMA they did. So, you know, they've got some work to do. But they're working on it. Like, I assume the optimization issue is in this case because if I go fast forward, it has to do all of the calculations like 15 times as many at the same time, and then it probably gets backlogged and, you know, dies a little bit, and then it has to work out its backlog. Hello, old lady, you're lying under a tree? Are you having fun? Yeah? Okay, cool. I like your tattoo. Okay. We go visit Jake. That's the plan for after work, unless we run across Jake at here after work. There's Jake on his way to work. He looks grumpy. We must cheer him up. I'd give him flowers, but I don't think these ones make a particularly good gift. Also, I'm not sure I can give him a gift from my inventory, so that may be not ideal. Though one of the other options was ordering a ring for, like, proposing. I'll bring some water about that. I think that's Jake's little sister? Yeah, Justine. Do we have John's romantic situation information now? No, we don't. He's good at romantic relationships, but has no charisma. Yeah. You live with your mom. You're not good at being smart, but you are serious. There's a lot of vegetarians. Like, We've learned about a lot of people being vegetarians so far. Another vegetarian. You're not a vegetarian. Congratulations, Natalia. Armin is also a vegetarian. Maggie is also vegetarian. We don't know about Kareem. Jake is not a vegetarian. Look at all these things I learned. Alright, so Jake is at work. Can we talk to him while he's at work? Since he works in this building. What if we go into the building? If we just stay late to flirt with our boyfriend? This is such a cute town though. I love the little town center. Because yes, that is what town look like. Buildings glued together and then old cobblestones in the middle. I like it. Okay, Kareem works shorter hours than Ruth. This flirty emotion and its wants are just a lot. We'll take the easy points. Are you sure you want to lie underneath the picnic bench, Bianca? That sounds like a good way to hit your head. Okay, have fun. I'm not sure if we're ever going to finish this quest because it reset the last time we went to the gym again, didn't it? Come on, Ruth. Finish work. I wanna go hang out with Jake. I'm not gonna immediately move in with him, but come on, Ruth. Work is boring. Oh dear. Never mind on the hanging out with Jake thing. You caught a digestive system virus. You finished work at the same time. Okay. Let's go to the pharmacy and just get treated immediately. Because I don't have someone to make you chicken noodle soup. And we don't know any doctors. And we'll just follow Jake around to then hang out with Jake. Hi, Maggie. I like your stupid bucket hat. I don't usually like bucket hats, but on Maggie it works. Oh, someone busted up the newspaper stand thing. Someone should fix that. Preferably someone who isn't me. Where you going, Jake? We're going to the bar. We can go to the bar/restaurant after we went to the pharmacy. It's right across the street. Oh, it does make me really sleepy and kind of need to use the bathroom. And kind of hungry. That's silly. Okay, we're loading lots. Let's just pause while it does that. So we can grab some food up at the bar. Where's Jake? I saw him go in here. Where is he? He's not in here. Been bamboozled. Where is he? Or did he go to the hairdresser? We need to load so many lots to look at all these places. So at the hairdresser we have a bunch of people. One of whom has a quest and is floating. But we do not have... We could get tattooed. Not the plan. No. Okay, let's go to Jake's house. Maybe he'll be there through magic. Why robots? Why must there always be robots trying to sell me things I don't even want? Why robots? Oop, we are also going through walls. That's fine. Aww, their welcome mat says welcome, friend. They have a mismatched chair. I assume this is Jake's room. He likes Among Us. And his computer's doing art without him here. That's his parents' room. That's his little sister's room, who likes art. That's cute. That's cute. What's the graffiti? I don't speak French, so I don't know what that means. It might mean it's the end. Okay, cool. So he isn't here. So let's just go home and call him over. That's, like, a lot easier. We can use the bathroom. Little bird noises. Oh, you're stressed from having been sick. That's Want to interact with someone? Yes, can do that. Come over, Jake. Want to eat a snack? Have a snack. Because I want personality upgrade points. There he is. Have a smooch. Immediately start with the smooch. Leveled up our personality from eating an apple. We could get more creativity. I kind of want to get more mind. Yeah, you don't need to stay in the hallway. You can go up here to talk. Now you're tired again. It's just gonna make you less good at doing the things.
Kiku?
Yapi.
Buka.
Makachi pali.
Uni.
Yupi.
Lota.
Oh, we have 4 want slots now. I guess that's because we're a higher personality level now.
Lino.
Kika.
Toki.
Fipana.
Fibu.
Kapu.
Juma.
Pichoni kone.
Moki.
Peki.
Bupa. Ikaki. Sibupite.
Fipana. Nino.
Pipo.
Buka.
Butifuriku.
Sachi.
Pichu.
Piki. Temeti.
More love.
Miko.
Buka.
Tiku.
Didu.
Kiku.
Miko.
Mikenimiche.
Sochi.
Sipu.
Buka.
Lino.
Ipe.
Upi.
Nikoni poni.
Tiku.
Chipo.
Bupa. Ikaki. Sibupite.
Chipate.
Mima.
I do kind of want to renovate this apartment a little bit.
Chinepikete.
Tuko.
I do also want to like make it so that the apartment is both this floor and the upper floor. So I put like a wall here with the apartment door basically. And then the staircase and the upper floor all belong to us. And then we can have like the future kids room and maybe a studio for Jake upstairs because he's like into music. Even though he works as a janitor, I feel like he would enjoy having the music. Smoochin'. I think that would be fun.
Kiku.
Maybe if we ask him to move in. Let's go wish for inviting to move in and see if we can make it happen.
Lupino.
If we get the right together cards.
Chomi.
Sachi.
Fibu. Fine.
And the game immediately goes, no, be mean, tell him to go away.
Oki.
Because you're sleepy. No, game.
Kapu.
Game, I want
Oki.
romance.
Mapu.
I wanted to gift him flowers, but I don't think that's gonna work with these ones.
Chipate.
Chomi.
Epi.
Fine.
Yapi.
Mipe.
Makachi pali.
Oki.
Yupi.
Kiku.
Put out the muffins
Buka.
Nikoni poni.
so we can eat muffins together. I said eat muffins together. That's not eating muffins together, that's you going to the bathroom. I mean, you're allowed to do that. Cook a recipe, eggs and toast. No, we're not gonna cook eggs and toast. We're eating chocolate muffin. Fine. If he doesn't want a muffin, then he doesn't get a muffin. I can only offer. Ask to move in. Let's go. We're actually succeeding at doing the things we want to do. Alright. I now have two of these nerds. Alright, let's learn about Jake. Jake has a high stated physique, so that's why he has a higher hunger stat. Okay. Jake is personality level 1. He's not very mindful, but he is creative, and he of course has not aged yet, so his age is like a lot younger than Ruth's now because I have aging for other paras off. I'll just manually age him up when Ruth ages up, I think. He's gloomy. He's good at making friends. And he likes music. He is a sloppy night owl. He doesn't have any goals. The household inventory is shared. Apparently his mom is his co-worker. And so is his dad. And you're not household members with your sister anymore, but I guess that's fine. You don't know anything about your family. That's a little weird. And then you know Rahul, who is a co-worker, and Kareem, who's a co-worker. Then you know Ruth. You know Leon, who's a stranger. Sebastian, Gerard, and Jalen. Okay, so you know them, but you don't know them. They're strangers. That's weird. Okay. Okay, Ruth. You can continue being flirty. Wait, what are your skills? You have music level 3 and nothing else because you haven't really gotten to do anything.
Tito.
Okay.
Spivadi. Spicalita.
Okay.
Chite.
Tico.
Nino.
And then your job is janitor at the museum / library, level 1. Gain 1 random wand at the end of the workday if sad is the main emotion. I mean, you are like gloomy, so that makes sense. They can now try for a baby together when they're ready. That's cute. Propose! What other things? Have sad as your main emotion. You don't want to be happy, right? You're gloomy. Buy an item from the decor category. Sure. We'll buy you a decoration that you'll like. Because you live here now. And therefore it needs to look like your place too. Now you are a bit like, you're gloomy and a little bit punk-y. So can I just get you some Halloween decor? How about a Jeff? This is Jeff. Jeff the Pumpkinhead. He lives in our bedroom now. This is very reasonable and good. We can also have a spooky little pillow. And let's also get him a guitar. He seems like the guitar kind of guy. So he can learn how to play the guitar. Okay, since we're in build mode right now, we're doing the thing that I said we were gonna do. I'm learning how to build mode. Okay, I want a wall. Wall. And then I painted this color. And I put this door on it. So now this is our apartment entryway. And then we sell those. I might can move our spooky ghost doormat downstairs. I'm probably gonna rearrange the living room situation. Like so, because this is now the entryway to the apartment, so now we can have all of this space. And now we need to do the upstairs. And also maybe a railing, because if I'm gonna put a baby up here, I don't want it to have the option to fall down there. Okay, where is fences? There's a fence. Now where do I have a fence that looks kind of like the stair railing, because I kind of want it to match. Oh, how do I make you go off the grid? Oh, this is replace wall with fence. That's not what I want. Okay, that's how I go off the grid. Okay, that's not the right fence, but we have put a fence there. So now if I go replace, that's also not right. That's better. There we go, that's kind of matching. Can I make it taller? Oh, no, I did not mean to increase the wall height. I just wanted to make the fence more tall. Okay, I cannot make the fence more tall. That's fine. Let's just paint this room neutral color for now, so it's just not black. Let's figure out what we're putting up here. Well, I guess I can delete the wall here. And here. I'll keep that one because I can just make it better. That means I need this fence again. Put it there. Okay. And let's turn the grid back on so I can see it where it is. Okay, no, that's not helpful. I want to go in the middle of those two windows. So we can have new big bedroom, child bedroom, Maybe we need an upstairs bathroom. Oh. Okay. Oh, you can make the walls chunky. Ooh. Alt to not snap. Okay. There we go. That can be the upstairs bathroom. Okay. The child bedroom can have stripes. I like stripes. Stripes are cool. Okay, for the hallway, we'll just do that. Oh wait, no, we can do fun wallpaper for the kids' room. Oh, squiggles. Oh, that's a lot. We can't do that on the entire room. Space. Space room. Room full of space. The child will be into space. And for the adults, we'll do, I don't know, green. I like green. And then for the bathroom, we can do tiles. Just like tiles. Can I just have tiles that are simple? Sure. There's tiles. And then floor tiles for the bathroom. Like the matching ones. Sure. Why is what is that? Like what is like why is there that up there? How do I make it go away? Because it looks weird. What if I demolish this wall and then put it back? It's still there. Okay. Inconvenient. I'd really like to make this a little bit bigger. But that's fine, I guess. Doors. We need doors for our new rooms. Let's just grab the ones we have downstairs. I'll put the bathroom door over here. We can have a little like study nook there. Kids' bedroom, parents' bedroom. And the old bedroom can become like an office. Ooh, we can build a closet. Oh my god, windows. I already have windows. I don't want to mess with the exterior of the house too much. Oh, that's some fascinating roofs. Oh. Funky. And then we have chimneys and fireplaces. One of them is a mouth. That is a mouth. That is a fireplace. Fireplace mouth. Alright, I found molding. Can I have... Yes, I fixed it. I fixed it. I figured out where it came from and I made it go away. Oh, so we could have like the... Can I have the molding on the outside of that house? I can't. Which is where it belongs. I fixed my house. I found where it's supposed to go. Okay, let's just grab the little lights and put lights everywhere. Can I have a grid? Okay, I can't have a grid for furniture placement. That's a little less helpful. Because it means I just have lamps wherever. That's not ideal. I think that would be nice to have a grid for. What about a wall lamp? Wall lamp right there. Cute little wall lamp. I do like that one. I also like this one. Let's do this one. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, it's a little bit dark there still, so let's grab another one of the ceiling lights for here. And... oh! Okay. It will not let me put the ceiling light where there isn't a ceiling. It'll put it up where there is a ceiling. That's interesting. Let's have like a standing lamp then next to the door. This one. That one's very bright. Can I edit that? By just making it more dim. And I did like that was a little bit warm, so what if we make it a little bit warm? Yeah, that's a lamp. Cool. Alright, let's... we still have some money to spend, and I want a baby room. Okay. Baby crib. Fancy baby crib. Crib of holding. Would you please go to sleep, crib? I like the fancy one. There. Fancy crib. And we can have a little potty chair. You can just go in the corner. I don't know what you need is the thing. Since I have not had any children. Ever. Can you stop snapping to the corner, please? Don't want the baby to be sitting in the wall. Dinosaur lamp! We must have dinosaur lamp. Very important to have dinosaur lamp. Very normal, not cursed cat plush. Are we sure this is not cursed? Because it looks very much like a long Furby, which are famously cursed. That's a worm plushie. This is a bear with teeth. You know what? We'll stick with Pugly the Pug. Can I put a pug in the bed? Yes, yes, I can. That's probably gonna clip into the baby's head once there is a baby, but for now it's cute. Well, maybe a rug. And then I'll take a break from decorating and also from playing because I do need to like go be responsible and have dinner and also go to sleep. But I can see how I could lose a lot of time playing with the build mode in this. We have a baby room. We have a roommate boyfriend. Great success. Are we actually... We are prospective co-parents and we are lovers, but are we actually in a relationship? This parrot doesn't have a nickname. Mm. Okay. Cake fulfilled the want. Good. Want to propose? We're not proposing yet. And you want to spend time outside. Okay, and you want to play guitar. You can play the guitar. And Ruth, you can go to sleep. And I can save and end the stream. Do you like me? We're married. Yeah, but like as friends. Look, you could have your parents married without them having the friend label, I think. So it's possible. We save. And then we end stream. Cause I gotta go to sleep. And before that I should eat a food that isn't chocolate. Anime marriage. Potentially. I don't think I've watched enough anime that include marriage, so how would I know? Lil nap, no, Lil a big sleep. Lil nap didn't work. I don't have anyone to raid, so we're just gonna go to the ending screen. And I'm gonna save again because I'm paranoid, and then I'm gonna click quit and save and quit. Okay, thank you all very, very much for joining me, for hanging out and being generally awesome people. I will see you all on Saturday. That is a threat for Streamiversary. Probably more Paralives. Potentially other stuff, because you know it's Streamiversary and we gotta do other stuff also, maybe. It depends on how I feel on Saturday. If I'm melting, then we're just gonna play Paralives until it gets laggy. And then see about things. And if I'm not melting, maybe I'll have plans. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.